Good morning, good morning, good morning. And that's exactly what it says on my cup this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Let me tell you, it's been hard this morning to wait and have my first cup of coffee with y'all. I've been working on this water though, but this isn't the same as the coffee. Oh, here we go. That is good coffee. Good coffee. It's a little hot. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of water because I don't like burning my mouth off. Let's try that again. There you go. Perfect temperature for me. Just a little dab of water, not much. Just a little dab, just to cool it down a little bit. Well, let's see who's here this morning. We have Brandon Jackson. Good morning, Brandon. Hope you're having a good day. It's lunchtime where he is. New beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. Hello, my friend. And thank you so much for that shout out. That was fantastic. Thank you so much. And you're welcome for that recipe. Monday, we were talking about, well, I had the coffee cup that happiness is homemade. So we were talking about homemade things that make us happy, which mostly seem to be food. There were quilts and crocheted and knitted afghans, blankets. I mean, there were other things, but mostly it was food and the smell, the aromas of the food cooking, right? Yeah. So the recipe I sent to her was the butterscotch cream pie recipe. Yeah. And everybody's saying hi. And yes, I didn't realize how far ahead of my time in the United States that you are. So if I'm correct, we're like a 6-hour difference. So for Brandon, it's lunchtime. For you, I think right now it's like 4 p.m. I'm not sure, but I think that's what I remember. So you're getting ready for your evening. There's Inspired to Wander. Good morning, good morning. Everybody saying good morning. And there's Cookie. Hello, Cookie. Thanks for being here. And everybody's saying hi. And there's Fairy Dust. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Oh my goodness, I gotta grab a couple more sips of that coffee. That was so good. Yes, delicious. Everybody's saying hello. Inspired to Wander says the subject of homemade happiness is right up my alley. Jams, pies, canning, right? Oh my gosh. There's nothing better than home canned green beans. Stewed tomatoes. Oh, I love stewed tomatoes. Jelly, jams, meats. Now, I personally have never canned meat, but a lot of people do. And that is something that I am going to try. I'm also going to get my food my food dehydrator. I must need more coffee. I can't say dehydrator. Let's see. Okay, I think that fixed me. I'm going to get my food dehydrator. That is hard to say. That's a lot of syllables in the morning. Out and make some beef jerky. make some banana chips, apple chips, um, just all kinds of things that you can dehydrate that I've never tried to dehydrate to do. Those three things are the main things that I tend to dehydrate because I love banana chips. Oh my gosh. And I bet you sliced strawberries dried to make strawberry chips would be good as well. And I might try homemade potato chips. Now we make homemade, by we I mean Doug. Doug slices those potatoes up and he has made homemade potato chips before and in the oven and just to pull them out and gobble them up, right? And those are very good. And I'm, I bet I could do those in the dehydrator as well. So yeah, I was just talking with someone. It was Van Life with Gina, as a matter of fact, about my food dehydrator. Now, y'all can't laugh at my food dehydrator, okay? You can't. Well, you can, and I'm sure you will, but it's old. It's like the one I've had for 25 years, okay? It's not one of these new electronic push the buttons and set the timers or push the button and it tells you what to do. It's one of the old school ones where you got to know what you're putting in there so you can look it up and you can see how long to time it for. And your timer's up here, right? Unless you got one to set. It doesn't turn off and on automatically. It's manual. You got to plug it in, turn it on, turn it off, and unplug it, But that is a new. I'm not knocking it. It works. And I did not too long ago at a thrift store come across someone's extra trays. There wasn't a dehydrator with it, but it was extra trays that I'm pretty sure will fit mine. So I bought them just in case. And that was, I think that was 3 or 4 extra trays. I think mine has three trays. Adding trays to it would probably, I don't know if I should attempt that or not because it only has, one level of power, right? It doesn't adjust for what you're cooking. You just have to cook it that much longer. And I don't know if my base heat would accommodate extra trays or not. But in the very least, I could do my 3 trays when they're done, take those trays out and put the next 3 trays in. That was my kind of thinking. And probably the way I'll have to do it in this old dehydrator that hasn't seen the light of day in about 2 years. Yes, so I'll have to get it out. But let's see here. Everybody's saying hello. There's Fordman, Kenneth Oaks. Good morning, Kenneth. Good morning. And Kenneth, if calling you Kenny ever flies out of my mouth again, and you didn't get on to me, I have a grandson named Kenny. Okay, so Kenny is on the tip of my tongue. So, but I know you're Kenneth, and I will try to do better. Let's see here. Fairy Dust is saying good morning. Good morning. I was right. It is 4 p.m. there. Whoa! I remembered. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh yeah, happy dance. Oh my gosh, we are all in so many time zones, and sometimes it's the next day for someone watching my videos and my lives, and sometimes I'm ahead of them a couple of hours, and they're having like their 6 and 7 p.m. dinner, and I'm getting ready for bed at 9 or 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? I find it very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I thought I saw a comment up there. There it is. My time is ahead of you. Let me tell you that it is going to be a great day. I'm so happy you've had a great Wednesday. I plan to have a great Wednesday as well. And I wish you all a great Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, now let's come down here and see where I was. I want my coffee cup in my hand. Look, I put on earrings today. I got allergy eyes, so there's no makeup on. I'm trying not to rub them because it only makes them itch more. Sometimes you just can't help it. You cannot help it. Oh, I got a heart and some flowers. I love flowers. Okay, I gotta come back up here because I scrolled up and I don't know where I left off. So we're just gonna start right here. And I know I've seen um said hi to Kenneth. Oh, right here. Right here's where I left off. Right there. All right. So everybody's saying hi. I love it when I have a chat where everybody's friendly. Oh, well, I just did them this morning. Yes. They're purple. I know sometimes they look blue in this camera, but they're purple and glittery. And they match my little jacket here, my little sweater. But I gotta go with the pink hat. Actually, my shirt, you can't see it, but my shirt has purple flowers that match my jacket. But you can't see when I'm sitting down. And my pink hat, actually, there's some pink in my shirt. So even though from this angle, I don't look color coordinated at all, but I got it. I got it. I got it covered. That's good coffee. And Cookie is saying hi. Inspired to Wander says, I use my dehydrator to make beef jerky. Lots of dried fruits too. I love beef jerky. And I love those dried fruits. I have to be careful not to eat too many all at once, though, because they taste like candy, right? The dried fruit, it just tastes like candy, to me anyway. And I can just sit there and eat them up. But you got to remember, the dehydrated stuff expands, right? So I try to remember that so I don't get a stomach ache. Yeah. In the beginning says we make great homemade furniture and stuff here. By we, I mean Mike. That's kind of like when I said we make chips. By we, I mean Doug. Right? Yes, I totally get that. Totally get that. Um, Inspired to Wander says, I am very lucky. My food dehydrator is a big one made by a friend of mine. 5 big shelves. Oh my gosh, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Oh, love it. I do plan to get a new one, but it's not that big. I think it even still, I think the new one that I looked at may have only had 2 to 3 shelves still, but it was all like decked out electronically, and you just pushed a button, told it what you're doing, and you walk off. And I think it even turns itself off. I'm not sure, but I'm not ready to buy that yet. So, but I have been looking because you got your wish list, you got your plans for the future, right? Yeah, I make plans for my kitchen's future all the time. Mixers and dehydrators, and I love pressure cookers. Love making food in the pressure cooker. I want to get just a little plain old little crock pot like we all used to have forever and ago. I have my big slow cooker, but I want another crock pot, and I got rid of mine. I gave it away because I thought I didn't need it anymore because I had my slow cooker. But I've come to realize I do want a crock pot. So I'll probably be buying another little crock pot. Um, that's all right. It's all right. I know where to go get one. It'll all work out. My gadgets are basically my hands, not much equipment or power there. And working with your hands, I like to make dough, like pie dough. Bread dough I've not made in forever. And when you're working bread, you got to make sure you do not have nail polish on your hands if you're using your bare hands. Found that out the hard way. Yeah. Or wear those little gloves. But I like to feel the dough. I like the feel of the dough. So for me, I would be taking my nail polish off. Fairy Dust is saying good morning to Kenneth and to Papa. Yes, hello, Papa, too. Yes. Oh, Card Junkie says, yeehaw, I have made good vibes. Awesome. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. And oh, Card Junkie, you did not get your wave. Hello. Hello. Thanks for being here. And there's Floss. Good morning, Floss. Thanks for being here. My chat jumped. Let's go find it. Let's go find it. There it is. There it is. And Angie, hey, Family Adventures. Good morning, Angie. Hello. Everybody's saying hi. There's Tim Tam, Bang for your bucks. Good morning. Good morning. And you did. You made it. Yay. But do you have your coffee yet? Do you have your coffee yet? I've got my good morning cup. Good morning. New Beginnings says, Floss, hope you are doing better today. Much love. Yes, and everybody, please send good vibes and prayers for Floss, who is recovering and getting well. We love you. And Kenneth says, I answer to either Kenny or Kenneth, either one. It's just that someone misspelled Kenny, and I was letting them that Kenny is spelled with a Y and not an EY. Gotcha. I only got 3 letters in my name. Ava. It gets misspelled all the time. All the time. And usually AVA, which is how I spell mine, Ava, gets EVA, which looks like Eva, but I've seen it pronounced either way, Ava or Eva, depending on the person. And Avis, I get called Avis a lot, Avis, Avis. I answer to them all. And one time, I have an Aunt Eva, EVA, Eva. We were at her house. So there's Aunt Eva, me, Ava, and her neighbor's name was Avis. And so we had to get the 3 of us in the room together just to say we did. Eva, and Avis. It was something else. What? You're the only mod in here? Well, you better get to work, buddy. You better get that coffee. All right, now my screen won't switch. There we go. There we go. There we go. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Well, let's see here. Well, I'm about ready for a moon video. Y'all, I'm always behind in my chat. It's just a given. And Floss says, Okay. Floss says, I just got hooked up to the IV. I'm not going anywhere for a while. Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Let's see. All right. I think we're going to go watch a moon video. Everybody's saying hi. If I've missed anybody, I sure have not meant to. I'm going to stop right here. All right. And let's go find that moon video because I'm ready for a moon video. Y'all, I have so many moon videos. We have done moon photography since we bought that camera, I would say 12 years ago. That's how long we've had that camera. And I haven't even published all of the photos that we have. What I used to do with those, now we only made our first, the videos in the beginning tended to only be photos that I made a video, made it into a video as a slideshow. Then I thought, well, if I can zoom in that far and get these really neat pictures, I wonder if it will stay focused if I video the moon. So then I started videoing the moon. And so sometimes I mix them together. We live near some old lime caves where they used to mine that out. And so there are bats around. And sometimes during when I'm videoing, or even in some of the pictures, you can see a bat in the picture. And when you're that zoomed in, they're just like little bloops. They go across, they don't go across the screen like woo. They go whoop. Because you're so zoomed in. But anyway, I love it. And I love it when I get them in my videos. All right, here we go. Enjoy. Oh my goodness, I was really enjoying that music. So sometimes when we do our moon photography and our videography, we focus on the moon. And that's when you get all the detail. My glasses are falling down. That's when you get all the detail of the moon and the shadows and the craters and all that stuff we love, right? But when you get those branches, I love the ambiance that creates with the moon back behind the branches, but you notice when that's the way you zoom in, you don't really get the details of the moon. You get the details of what's in front of the moon. And those branches, obviously, this was a wintertime photo session because there's no leaves on the trees. But as you zoom in, those limbs just look so feathery. And I love that. I love the details of the trees, of the limbs, even the leaves when there's leaves. I just think that's incredible. So anyway, I could go on like that forever because that's something I really enjoy. Really enjoy. So y'all, I didn't even start with what I was supposed to start with, which is it's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Yeah. We've almost made it to the weekend. Yeah. Now I know some of us work the weekends and some of us don't. But I always look forward to Saturday and Sunday because on Saturdays, my schedule has slowed down a little bit. I'm still working, but I don't carry the workload on Saturday that I carry the rest of the week, right? It's a much lighter workload day for me. And it's a day that I get to edit some videos. On the weekends, I try to edit. Try. That's the word. I try. It just doesn't always happen that way. But or on Sunday, I try some between Saturday and Sunday, okay? I try to edit 2 to 3 videos so that I have them ready to go and ready to share for the following week to come. That way I'm not flying by the seat of my pants trying to edit and get something uploaded and finding the time to squeeze that in because it is time consuming. Now, I'm not complaining. I enjoy it very much. I enjoy it very, very much. I think editing is fun, but it can be overwhelming when you're feeling the pressure and I know that pressure is something I put on myself, the pressure to get it done and get it loaded and get it out there. But I don't know what the difference is. If I try to do it through the week and squeeze it in, I feel pressured. If I do it on Saturday or Sunday when I can do it more leisurely, right? And I can just take the time to look at the clock and say, okay, I'm going to edit videos for the next hour. And I sit down and edit videos, right? Now that hour usually turns into 2 or 3 on the weekend because I try to edit 2 to 3 videos. And then on Sundays, I think we're going to start doing Sunday vlog, like what we've done, just kind of going over what we've done either that day or maybe some through the week, where I get to talk to you a little bit because in our other videos, we don't really do much talking. Doug's either out at the farm farming the Model A cars or the tractors. I'm doing my flowers and the moon. In the beginning, I tried to do those sit down and talk to you kind of videos, and I was so self-conscious, but I was new and I felt kind of silly talking to the camera. But now what do I do when I'm live, right? I sit here and I talk to the camera. So that aspect of it would not feel so strange to me anymore. Now I would be able to sit down and do that and not even think anything about it, right? So that comes with experience. And I'm the kind of person that's, I learn one thing at a time, because, in my era, we didn't grow up with computers in school, right? So the point is, the kids nowadays help me when I need help. it's not always an adult I get on the phone and call. Sometimes it's like holler at one of the kids and say, can you just show me this real quick? Um, One time after a music lesson, one of my students took my phone and showed me how to do some things on there. That's how I learned to Snapchat, y'all. That's how I learned to Snapchat. One of my students, when their lesson was over, um, showed me how to do those filters, and I'll have to share some of those pictures sometime. I got to get Doug's permission first because I got to tell you, he's awful cute with a little bunny rabbit nose and bunny ears. But that's for another time. That's for another time. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. I'm also going to be crocheting and get to work on that cardigan because I've been talking about it for like 3 weeks now, and I've yet to make the time to set aside the time to do it. So this weekend, there's no better time than this week or this weekend to actually make that happen, and at the very least get started, because once I get started, then I'll want to finish it. Then I'll want to sit back down and grab it, right, until it's done. So that's my plan. That's my plan. All right, let's get back over here to my comments because I have not even been looking over there. I've been clicked on another screen. Everybody's still saying good morning. My chat just jumped. Now I gotta go back to where I was. Where was I? There I am. Everybody's saying hi and good morning. Okay. All right. Let's come down here. Okay, let's look at this. Tim has a live later. Is that our Tim Mobang for your bucks has a live later? If so, when? Everybody's saying good morning, good morning. Okay, I'll write that down so I will know to go look. What time is your live, Tim? And there's Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Hello, Christina. Hello. All right. I am so behind. I am so behind. There's Hope Bus. Good morning. Thanks for being here. I'm really behind in my chat, y'all. All right. I'm sitting over there just yakking away. Not even looking over here. Let's see. Hope Bus. Y'all just make me so happy to see that you're all saying hi to each other. I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. Because when I'm in a chat, that's one of the things that makes it fun for me to be there, right? That's what makes it fun. All right. Everybody's saying hi. Yep, it was mooning time. Oh my goodness. Oh, Car Junkie says, Ava, I put grandson a guitar in layaway yesterday. Oh, that is so cool. That is awesome. I'm so happy. There's Fordman saying good morning. I don't know. Ava, was it you the other day that said you were grounding yourself? To get some things done? Probably. Probably. Um, Could have been. Because I have done that. Okay, but that can go two ways. You can mean grounding myself where I can't go anywhere till I get something done, or grounding myself, getting back in touch with nature. I do both of those things. So probably it was me. Yes. What was it I hadn't done yet? I don't remember, but probably. Oh my goodness. Everybody's saying hello. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am so far behind. Oh my goodness. All right. New Beginning says there are caves in the mountain where I live. At night, they fly over our swimming pool. That is awesome. I love to see them fly. And on just about any given night, you can stand outside and see them go. At least one. There'll be one flying around and circling. And sometimes they buzz your head. Yeah. I'm not afraid of bats. I like bats. But when they get that close to your head and all you hear is the vroom, it's like, what was that? What was that? Oh, yeah. See, my husband had a bat dive bomb him last night. Yeah. Yeah. I've had that happen. There's Free Henley Maid. Good morning. And oh my goodness, if I've missed greeting anybody, I'm so sorry. I never intend to. And if I ever do miss you, just put a heart or a wave in the chat and a new comment like that, and I'll see it. Because I would never want to miss anybody. And everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much. I enjoy moon photography very much. Mobane cannot tag anyone. Name's too long. Good morning, Free Henley Maid. I know my phone's the same way. Now, other people can tag on their phones, but I cannot tag on mine. Yeah, so I feel your pain. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yes, that music was awesome. Free Henley Maid says it's nice and cool here this morning in Montana. It's 58, and I have a clear view of the valley with little wildfire haze. Yay. I'm so glad that the smoke is clearing up. Yes, absolutely. Y'all are working hard to get me more thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. Tim says, psst, work? What's that? Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Christina's she can have her job. There's James Catanese. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Free Henley says, I still don't edit much. I splice video clips together with some pictures, but that's about it. Maybe add some music. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. You know, and that's part of what makes it fun is we all have different styles. We all have different topics, different things that we video and we photograph. And that's what makes it all so interesting, right? Because if we were all exactly the same, that would be so boring, wouldn't it? So the fact that we all do things different, edit different, film different, photograph different, and have different topics and different places, that all just makes it that much more interesting to me. And everybody's saying hello, hello. Oh my goodness, where has this time gone? We haven't even had any music yet or anything. Ah, Well, let's see. What have I got here? What have I got here for music? Let's look at this one. Now, we've got our masks on, and I'm wearing this little checkered one here. Uh-oh, I froze for a second. I'm wearing this little checkered one here, and you can kind of see it's like flat on my face, right? So I bought these new ones. Those are fabric ones that I can wash and reuse. These are not, but they're shaped differently to where they stay off of my mouth, and I can talk, and without that going like in my lips. Yeah, wasn't that pretty? Anyway, it keeps it up off of my mouth, and I can talk without that getting in my mouth. So I'm looking forward to trying that one out, because I spent that whole 2 hours with that, like literally going in between my lips, and I was like, yeah. But I love these. I love these so much, and I probably just need to iron it again, and then it'll be fine and stay that way. A student made these for me, and I love them. And I have a blue one, and I have a little purple one with flowers, and I have worn these, and I wore one completely out. Wore it out, the little purple one with flowers. So now this is my favorite one right here, and I'll wear it again next time that I'm going to iron it. I'm going to iron it because I didn't iron it after I washed it, and that's what the whole deal was right there. Okay. Oh, okay. So I was going to play some music. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Here we are. Enjoy. Yay! Music is so fun. And I can tell you right now, looking at that, I am most assuredly going to like this mask the best still, because the fabric is, movable. And I just bet when I've got the other one, my chin on that, it's going to push it up. I just betcha, meaning this one. I bet it's going to push it up, and I'm not going to like that. So I'm going to take them both. I'm going to take them both. I'm going to iron this one and take them both. That's what I'm doing. I kind of love to play music. I don't know if you all have noticed that or not. I was trying to think of a right word, but I guess love. That's the word right there. That's it. Okay, I'm going to come back up here. Angie says, I like editing. I'm not good at it, but I like it. Hey, We love your videos, and we love the fact that you're learning, right? Because I'm still learning, and there's a lot I still have to learn. And like I said, I'm one of those people, I learn one thing at a time. I just learned how to like add words off to the side in my video. I just learned how to do that. So I was excited about that. I did that last week. I think it was my Sunday vlog that I learned how to do that. So that was exciting for me. That was really exciting. And we're just learning as we go. And that's perfectly fine. That's how I did it. Everybody's saying good morning. And my allergies, everybody, I'm really sorry. My voice, it'll be back in a minute. Let me get a drink of water. All right. We'll see if that helped. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Sorry. I have really bad allergies, y'all. And before I started, I had a hive right here. Can't really see it now. It's still there. And I've not touched it. I've been very proud of myself for not scratching it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, where's that coffee pouring sound? Well, here it is. I hadn't done a refill yet. Are we ready? Ooh, I'm getting brave today. It was time for a refill, y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. There it is. There it is. You should make a video of you doing it. Editing. I would have to. You know how I said when Doug works on cars, I have to turn the sound off if I'm videoing him working on a vehicle because he cusses a little bit. Well, I may not cuss, but sometimes I bang on this or I yell at this. Because we all know if there are some technical difficulties going on, it's this thing's fault, right? This is not my fault. It's this thing's fault. It's not doing what I want it to do. Yeah. Sometimes I get frustrated when I'm trying to do something or put something in a certain spot and it doesn't work. It happens. Oh, of me making my cardigan. Yes, I'm going to. And I have also just learned how to have two cameras by using my phone for one. So I'm going to set it up like this because there'll be times I want to talk to you while I'm doing my crochet. And then I'm going to use my phone on a little stand. Let's see, is it right here in this drawer? I think, yes. On this stand, and now I'm going to shut it because the cat will get in there. On this stand right here, where I can have my phone there. Oh no, what am I doing? If I just did something to somebody, I didn't mean to. Something pulled up on my screen where I can have my phone like this and setting right here and have close up of my hands while I'm crocheting. And I'm excited about that. And if you don't know how to do that, it's as easy as being on the computer, clicking the invite button and sending the link to yourself, which then you get on your other device and click the invite, accept that invite, and then it takes this device into my studio as a guest. And then I can just click on it and add them to the screen like I click on people to bring them up as a guest, right? And then I can have both cameras at the same time, or I can switch to just this camera for a while and then come back to this camera. Or I can, if I'm talking about what I'm doing with my hands, I can have both cameras and have the close-up of my hands while I'm talking about what I'm doing. So that's going to be the first time I use that process, is with the crochet video I'm getting ready to make. So I have a couple of crochet videos out already where I made the preemie octopuses, that have the legs that they use to hang on to those instead of their IV cords and oxygen cords and things. They hold those little curly octopus legs in their little hands, and keeps them more satisfied and comforted, right? But they turned out great, but I don't know. I didn't really know how to edit them. So I'm going to have to watch several other people, and just to get the feel of the different ways to present that. Because what I ended up doing was doing it in fast motion, because y'all don't want to sit and watch a 10-hour video. And these projects don't happen just, I mean, you're making one little stitch at a time, right? And so it takes a while. So yeah, so I'll have that coming out pretty quickly, and maybe I'll do just some shorter ones of as I go. Those I did from beginning to finished product, and it was a lot to have in there, even in fast motion. Yeah, I'm not crocheting like this. I'm not really that fast, I promise. 11:15. Is that what time your live is? I'm behind in my chat, so I'm not sure what that's referencing. Is that what time, Tim, that your live is? I will write that down if it is, because I will go. There's the link to Tim's live right there. All right. Thank you, Christina. All right. Yes, finding friends on lives is fun. I love seeing my friends and making new friends. All right, let's see here. All right. Help us grounding with earth energy. Yes, I do. Absolutely. I do. I'm so far behind. My goodness. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Time to refill. I have been talking so darn much this morning. I'm behind on my coffee. What's going on? But I do have a little bit of room in there, so. Oh, yeah. Woo! That is so fun. I love that little thing. Makes me happy. Mm, 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 mm. If you understand energy, yes, I do. And you love the moon, yes, I do. I was wondering if you would like an energy bracelet. I make them and hubby charges them up with positive energy. Every full moon, you charge it with the moon. I would love that. I would love that. Now, y'all have seen, or maybe you haven't, my collection here. I keep this at my desk. I keep this at my desk. And my favorite stones and crystals at my desk. That's Septarian stone. That is my favorite stone. I have rose quartz. This is one of my favorite ones too. I have this. And I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little bit of opal in it on the end here, right in here. If it's in the light just right, you can see it. Probably not so much right there. And these get charged under the full moon. And my little heart rock I found at the creek. It's a heart. I love it. And my neighbor, she collects too, and she gave me this one. Yes, I love them. Yes, I would love that. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you. Free Handley says we have bats and we have bat boxes hanging up on our pasture fences, and they keep the bugs down. Very helpful. It is amazing if you look up how many mosquitoes one bat can eat in one night. You will fall in love with bats. I love the bats. Love the bats. Free Handley Maid says that sounds interesting, Hope Bus. There's Angler 2058. Good morning. Good morning. And there's Arbab in Kitchen Vlog. Hello. Thank you for being here. And everybody's saying hi. I'm so behind in my chat. I'm so sorry, y'all. Everybody's saying hi. And again, thank you for being so friendly with one another and saying hi to everybody. It makes me happy. All right, here's a question here. How old is your youngest student and what age is the best to begin an instrument? That's a hard question to answer because it depends upon the individual student and the individual teacher. We all teach differently. We all have different levels of age experience. I start at 5 only on the ukulele. At 7, they can switch to guitar or piano or the mandolin or the Irish whistle. For violin, me personally, my experience is with older children. I'd say at least 10. Now, that's just based on my personal experience, okay? I don't have the experience of working with the younger kids on those instruments. I have started someone on guitar at 4 years old that required or involved, someone sitting in on those lessons. So they were able to help them at home. And that was very successful. So it just depends. I can't really give you a standardized answer for me personally. Now, I know there's different methods of teaching. I know in the Suzuki method, they start at 2 and 3 years old. I just don't have that kind of experience. So for me, I start at 5. We do ukulele just to get the experience of having an instrument in your hand. The ukulele is so happy and fun that for me, that is the perfect instrument to start them on when they're that young. So it just depends. It depends on who you're talking to. And, people have great success with the younger, the 2s and 3s and 4-year-olds. I just don't have that experience under my belt to say that I do. So, yeah. Oh, and that was back on music time when the music was going. There's Jenny's Joint. Hello. Thanks for being here. Christina says I need to find all my kids' masks and get them washed for next week for back to school next week. Yes, absolutely. And I thought about making some of these. Like I said, I had a student who made me 3 of these. And then I thought, well, I'm going to try these and see what I think. Most of the time when I'm teaching here, I wear these. And when I go somewhere, I wear these. Now, I'll be honest. When I say when I go somewhere, the only place I go, pretty much, literally, is every 2 weeks. I get out of the house and go play music. The rest of the time, I'm pretty much at home. It's not something I talk about often on YouTube, but I have lupus and fibromyalgia and asthma and a heart condition. So I have a very weakened immune system. So I have been just a homebody for over a year now, and went over a year without going out to play music. And we've only been back a couple of months playing music with the group we play with, and I'm very happy to be back playing music again, because playing for people and having that interaction is amazing. Now with my mask on and they can't see me smiling, but I'm smiling, and that's what I always tell all my students. Always know underneath this thing, I am smiling my butt off. I am smiling all the time. If I make eye contact with you or I look at you, I am smiling. That's what I tell them, because you can't see that with your mask on, right? Okay, let's get back over here. Oh, whoa, what happened? Chat, jump, chat. Big jump, big jump, big jump. Ooh, where did it go? There. Oh my gosh. Everybody's saying good morning. There was music going on. Woo! Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Car Junkie says, I hear starch will stiffen the cloth, but that's too much, and I have not starched these. Usually just ironing them will do it, but I didn't iron it the last time, so it's me. It was a operator error, because I was in a hurry and I didn't take time to. I mean, it would have just took me 30 seconds, but I was in a hurry. So I need to just slow down. Slow down. We all have 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Get it done. Inspired to Wonder asks, Ava, do you quilt? Wish we could all do a show and tell of our homemade quilts and crafts. And I love your music. I do quilt. And I crochet, I quilt, I do embroidery, I do cross stitch, and I do counted cross stitch. And I love to read. Which you'd think, being home so much, I'd be reading a lot. I have not had time. I don't know. I just been really busy, which I guess is why I'm still happy after being home all the time, when I'm usually out and about doing stuff, grocery shopping and things. Doug even does that now when he's out and about, and it's to keep me home, right? Not to keep me home, but can you imagine Doug going, No, that never happens. So don't take that wording the wrong way. I'm staying home because I have no immune system. It's a personal choice. And Doug supports that choice by doing the grocery shopping on his way home from work because he's out and about anyway. So, and that's actually been very nice. It's been very nice. So, yes, I would love to have show and tell and all of us show some stuff. Um, we may have to do that. I'm going to write that down. Have a day where we all bring something to share and have a panel. I haven't had a panel in a while. All right. I can't talk and write at the same time, y'all. I'm making a note of that. Who suggested it and the idea? Okay. Let's do it. Do we want to pick a day to do that? A Monday or a Wednesday. Friday night lives are a whole other thing. And Doug's with me and we play music. And I think it would be too busy of a time to do it on a Friday night, but on a morning talk on a Monday or a Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. Now, most of my stuff I've made for people, but I learned a long time ago to take photographs of what you've made before you let it go so that you do have that reference, right? You have that to look back at. And tell you what, it's fun to look back at stuff you've done because it's like, oh, that's so cute. So cute. One of the cutest things I've ever made. Okay, two of the cutest things I've ever made were crochet, and they were like the little diaper cover and hat and baby blanket to match, but it was a frog. So the blanket was green, the diaper cover pants were green, and the hat was green. And it had two eyes up here because it was a frog. It was so cute. And then the other one was a little piglet, a newborn diaper cover. And they raised, oh, it starts with a B. The breed of pigs that they raised was started with a B, and they're red. They're the red pigs. So this little boy's blanket was red, and his diaper cover was red, and on the back it had a little squiggly pigtail. and and then on the top it had eyes, ears, and a little pig snout, like right here. It was so darn cute. Oh my gosh. It was so cute. It was adorable. It was cute. Okay. Thankfully we don't have to wear masks here. We're still wide open, but I have multi-layers masks in case we need them. And so this one is a 2-layer mask. These new ones I bought are 5-layer mask. And I'm like, I don't know, will it be hard to breathe? Will it be comfortable? But I tell you what, these are so comfortable. These are the KN as in Nancy, KN95 masks. And I got the multi-color pack. So there's pink, blue, purple, some other color. I don't remember. Might be black. And I got them on purpose because of the different colors, right? But you put this on, and for about the first minute, any mask you're putting on, there's going to be an adjustment period when you first put it on, and your glasses fog up and things. With these, my glasses don't fog. And once I get past that first minute of having it on, it's so comfortable and light, I forget it's there. In fact, I really forgot it was there and wore it for 2 extra hours when I got home. And my son walked through and he goes, are you getting ready to teach lessons? And I looked at him like he was crazy. I'm like, no, why? He's like, you have your mask on. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot it was on. So that is the one thing I've noticed about these. And with the shape, it's because you don't feel it, right? You don't feel it here. And so I forgot I had it on. Go figure. I don't know, but I did. Ooh, freehand made quilts as well. How awesome is that? All right. My goodness. That would be a great idea. Have a live with the panel guests sharing what they're working on. Oh, guys, we got to do this. We got to do this. And that was Inspired to Wander who suggested that. So, yeah, we need to do that. Totally. So when do we want to do that? Are y'all ready to do that next week? How quickly would you be ready for that? For me, it'll have to be pictures because the quilts I'm working on are Christmas gifts and I can't show them publicly because you just never know if someone's going to see it. And, the one they're for. So I can't show that, but I can show pictures of what I have made in the past. Because like I said, I've made it all for somebody and make it and it goes. So let's see. Okay. I'm going to skip to the very end of the chat because let's see if we're ready to do that next week. Okay, I see Peter Dell is here. Hello, Peter Dell. Okay, I'm way behind in my chat, Peter. Way behind. Okay, I didn't see anybody answering that question yet, so I'm going to come back up here. So there's 3 quilters now. There's me, Inspired to Wander, and Freehandly Made. It doesn't have to be quilting. It can be crochet, knitting, sewing, handmade woodworking. Anybody in here do wood? Here we go again. I can't talk. Wood burning. I used to do that in 4-H, and that's something I'd like to get again is a wood burning kit because I think it would be fun to do. I just think it would be fun to do. And now I know more than I did when I was 8. Okay. Yay for that. So I would be able to get my hands on more intricate designs than I made when I was a child. And I've wood burning is an art. Anything you're making that's handmade, I think, is an art. Calligraphy is an art. Doing calligraphy would be something homemade. My mom used to make her own greeting cards with calligraphy and sell them. She doesn't anymore, but some of those turned out beautiful, just beautiful. Everybody's talking and saying hi. Tim says, we don't have to wear masks here, but I always have one in my pocket. Just people have given me the dirty look, even though I'm fully vaccinated. Right. We're fully vaccinated too, but we still wear them when we go out in public. Just a safety precaution. Angie Hayes says, I'm working on a rag quilt now. Angie, yay. Very soon, Jenny says. Very soon. So are you all up for doing that next week? Can everybody bring something to show? I don't know. Everybody doesn't have to, but if you want someone who wants to, we can certainly do that because that would be fun. New Beginnings says, I have started updating my recent project with each live, and I saw your cross stitch that you're working on when I watched you live last night. I watched that, the replay, before I went to bed last night, and I saw that. I loved it. Loved it. Free Henley says, yes, brand new quilter, teaching myself on my own, watching videos, working on my first one now, 100% by hand, no machine. That's how how my mom does her quilts. I sew my pieces together on a machine and hand quilt the quilting part. However, I am going to invest in a machine with a that will also have the walking quilting foot to do some machine quilting, which I've never done it that way before. So I thought that would be fun to try, but I haven't yet. And everybody's saying hi. And isn't it awesome that we can find videos to show us how to do things? I love it. I love it. Jenny's Joint is doing Costco today. Awesome. Inspired to Wander says, stick with it. Oh, Card Junkie says, 850 first cup down. Oh, yeah. Everybody's saying hi. Free Henley says, that's what I've done. Just uploaded a new video on the quilt yesterday. Awesome. I'm going to have to check these out. Everybody's talking. Okay, and there's Psycho 12 Monkey 04. Hello, Dominic. All right. We're talking about homemade stuff. We're going to have a live where we show our homemade items. I'm excited. Free Henley Maid is also working on a rag quilt. Awesome. New Beginnings is working on cross stitch. Oh yeah, do. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'm sorry, I was just behind in my chat. I was way behind in my chat, okay? Because I know Peter Dell is here and I haven't even come across him yet down here, but I saw that when I went down to the end to check on something. And Dyson's Crazy Adventures, Christina's got to get to work. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. And next week we will do that on the morning talk. We will show some of our homemade items. Okay, let's do it. And I'm saying that now before you leave to go to work, so you hear that. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. With double camera filming, don't stop the main one first. You know, and that's gonna be an experience. Right. Yeah. I'll have to get this figured out. I'll probably do a practice one and just record it for myself to a short one, just playing around, going from one camera to the other and both cameras, and which one I'm supposed to look at when and okay, I talk with my hands, right? So do y'all understand how hard it's going to be for me to keep my hands in one vicinity for a close up with the other camera and not be moving it around when I'm talking? It's going to be hard. So I have to practice that aspect of it as well. That's going to be the hardest part for me. The hardest part right there. There's the gypsy and the vanilla gorilla. Hello, hello. Sorry to just now be greeting you. I'm way behind in my chat. Way behind. Sorry. Inspired to Wander says, I love to craft and quilt, but my pet sitting and outdoor exercise time are my priorities. I hear ya. Yes. 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 Awesome. Everybody's saying hi. Coffee, 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 coffee. Yes, I'm a chatty box today. I was excited to be here. Let's see. Asking Dawn, did you get your shirts yet? Hope Best, yay. I love you're into energy. Email me your address and I'll happily send you one. All right, we'll do. We'll do. My address, in case I forget, I'm writing it down, is in my about page. Is it a page? In my about section. Maybe it's a section and not a page. But I will email you. All right, there's circle it so I gets my attention. Spam Avis screen with hearts. There's Peter Dell. I made it down here to the comments. Septarian stone, aragonite, calcite, and limes. Oh, put it over here. Yes, there it is. This is my favorite. I have 2 Septarian stone pieces, and this one I keep right here, and a lot of times I keep it in my pocket. And whatever I keep in my pocket, I also keep there for a worry stone, because you can just go like this and just relieve stress. It's just like, oh, right? So I usually have something in my pocket, a rock of or stone of some type. Oh my goodness. I just love y'all. Thank you for being here. It makes my day. Septarian can also give balance to your body, mind, and spirit. Peace and harmony in all aspects of your being so you can face the daily challenges of life. Well, there's my favorite one right there. I got this particular piece at the Mark Twain Cave here in town locally. And I also, guys, keep a jar of mixed stones and crystals on my piano. And for my students, who every so often we get all my stones out and just handle them and look at them all. But I also, for memorizing songs, when they've memorized 3 or 4, depends on what level you're on, right? For my advanced students, it might be memorizing 1 song, but for a prize, you get to open that jar, and first everybody just feels all of the stones in their hands, because that's a wonderful feeling, right? And then they get to pick one to take home. And then for their next memorization prize, they can either bring that stone back and we wire wrap it and put it on a chain so they have it as a necklace, or they can pick another stone. Now, I always tell them, you earned it. It's yours. You can keep it. You can give it away. You can bring it back to have it wire wrapped in a necklace made, and then you can give that necklace away as a gift, or you can wear it. It's yours to do what you want. And some of the kids gave those as Christmas presents, as a wire wrapped necklace, right? So it's fun. It's fun. And I've never seen them work so hard, because they like those stones almost as much as I do. Yes, yes, absolutely, Hope Bus. You are not behind. You are just relating to other people's time zones. I love it. Love it. Free Henley says, I got to go make breakfast for the little man. Love to y'all and have an awesome day. You too, my friend. Thank you for being here. Inspired to Wander is off to pet sit. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I've gone longer today than I usually do. Ava, have you thought to do basic adult beginner tutorial music videos on YouTube? I have not. I've thought about it. But one of the things that I do is, especially for my younger students that need some guidance for their lessons, is I will make them a little video of what we covered while they were here and send it to their parents. And I have some of those on YouTube as unlisted because they're pretty specific to that particular person. But yeah, I've thought about it. But I haven't yet. Yes, I am a private music teacher, so I don't teach in a school. I teach private lessons here at my home and online. I do it online as well. Sorry about your illnesses. When I make your bracelet, I will keep all that info in mind. Thank you, Hobus. Thank you so much. New Beginning says, I only go out for my rural, that's hard to say today too. For my rural walks around where I live, I don't see anyone. Just also go a walk away to nearby stable where no one there. There's no one there, and feed their horses. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. I love horses. I love horses. And yeah, that would be awesome place to go. Car Junkie, my grandson was trying at 5 on piano, just now guitar at 9, but he sings his own made up songs. Encourage that so much. One of the things I did one year, my students thought I was crazy, but sometimes that's okay. That's okay. But I had each student write a poem because I'm a poet, I'm a writer, and I write poems and I write songs and lyrics. And so I've put some of my songs to music, just reciting them, but with music behind them. So I had all of my students write a poem, and some just said, okay. And others were like, oh, that's the most daunting thing ever. And I told them, it doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to be long. Just sit down and just put some thoughts to music. And if you struggle with that, then just write down a topic you want it to be about. Bring that to your next lesson, and we'll work on it together. I'll help you have some ideas and get those thoughts going. So that's what we did, and there was only 2 that I helped at their lesson, and some were long and some were short. And I sat there with the guitar, and they read them out loud while I played the guitar for them. And that was so fun. So I think I'm going to do that again this year. That was probably 3 years ago that I did that because we were all here in person. So that is something I want to do again this year. And I also encourage them to write their own little riffs or songs on the piano, whatever their instrument is. I teach many instruments. So whatever their instrument is, I love to see their creativity. I love to see their minds, now whether it's children or adults, their minds thinking. And it's just fun. It is so fun. And, I would never let anybody struggle with that, because I realize for some people that's easier than it is for others. So anyone that wants my help or my input, we work on it together. And for those that are able to just do it themselves, but it's so much fun. So much fun. Yes, absolutely. This guy got to go do some chores and get ready for my live at 11:15. All right, there it is. Mobang, 11:15. So while we're on that subject, so Wednesdays, I will be dun, da, 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 at Mobangs Live at 11:15. I will be at Victoria May Life Unfilters Karaoke Night. It's also Van Life Rocks and Van Vita Travels and Van Life with Gina. Woo woo! Wednesdays are a good night. So, and I know there are other lives out there, I'm sure. If any of you go live, you can let us know when yours is. Those are the ones that I know about. And that's where you find me most Wednesday nights if I'm not out playing music. So, yeah. So, in Australia is on serious lockdown. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be here. But for now, we're still able to get out and play some music. We only do that twice a month, 2 nights a month. Other than that, I'm just staying home. Let's see. I missed something there. Whoops. Oh, come on. My chat jumped. And okay. Let's see. Fairy Desk says, I would love wood burning. It's part of my idea for my channel design. Ooh, that'd be nice. Hope Best says, I tried knitting once, tried to make a simple scarf. It ended up looking like a toilet lid doily. So I said I tried it once. I bring it out now and again to make people laugh. Oh, it takes practice. It takes practice. Absolutely. I am not a knitter. I crochet. I can knit, but I'm very slow at knitting. And everybody's different, right? Knitting is beautiful. Crochet is the one for me. Crochet just fits me. The rhythm of it just fits me. But yeah, it's all a learning curve. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's Ron Darrell. Hello, hello. I'm behind in my chat, so I'm just not seeing you. Very new and complete. Fantastic sewing machine for sale. Does it all if anyone is interested. It's hard to talk and it's hard to type this early in the morning. Oh my goodness. Oh, my hands flying around. Yep. Yep. You betcha. You betcha. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do that a lot. There's Gagney Farms. Hello, good morning. Hope Bus says, love that you do what you do with your crystals. Charge all your stones when it's a full moon, keeps them charged up with new energy. Most of the time, I do pretty faithfully. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, Card Junkie says, I enrolled in an online art class and I hope my hand-drawn pictures are improving. I love looking at your pictures. I love looking at your drawings. And that is awesome about the class. That is awesome. I purchased an online class, which means, so I have the video files on my computer, but I have not sat down to do it yet. And it's supposed to help me draw faces. And the focus of that particular class, we're drawing a fairy. It's a girl and she's sitting on a mushroom. So I need to get that out too and get that started. So I'm not going to get any better if I don't get started, right? Everybody saying hello, hello. Let's see. Slow Lane Living with Paula and Randy. Hello. And, uh-oh, it almost jumped. Everybody saying hi. Okay. All right. We'll do. We'll do. And I'm caught up. Whoa! Found the end of my chat. So here's what I think. I think we're going to listen to one more round of music, and then we better get ourselves in gear and get on with our day. Oh, my goodness. So let's see. It's going to be Rakes of Mallow. And no, that one was too large and wouldn't load. So it's going to be Johnny's Wedding. Let's go see where that one is. Johnny's Wedding. Here we go. All right. So Wednesdays are a big day. So we have lives today. Mobang Folio Bucks at 11:15. So in about an hour and a half. And Victoria May Life Unfiltered does karaoke at 6 p.m. Central Time. Van Life Rocks is next, and Van Vita Travels, and then Van Life with Gina. So that's where I'll be hanging out in the chats. And as always, I always end with this. I know I'm going to miss some comments here. Just know that I love you and I thank you for being here. And always remember that you are worthy. You are awesome. You're fantastic. You've got what it takes to do whatever it is you desire to accomplish. You've got this. You've got this. So put your smile on and get out there and be a blessing to someone today. Go be a blessing. Thanks for being here. Love y'all.